掌声谢谢 PLEAGUE Crew， 感谢 PLEAGUE Crew 非常有活力的开场演出，谢谢。Hello， 欢迎大家在礼拜天的时间呢，来到我们 PLEAGUE 桃园璞园领航员的主场，我是李一博。
Hello， 大家好，我是代班 MC 凯莉。
哎呀，要谢谢各位乘客昨天进场的支持，让我们拿下主场的首胜，尖叫声！
谢谢。
谢谢各位。好，在本季呢，我们也增设了非常多有趣的活动，像是今天赛前有很多乘客参与到我们赛前的球迷会客室啊，跟我们的卡总来聊到天了。这一季呢，我们也会不定时的举办这个活动，让各位呢乘客来跟我们球员还有教练来聊聊天，请各位呢要把握机会啦。
没错没错。
接下来凯莉要为我们介绍。
好，本周开幕战的新商品介绍有香喷喷全新女孩的视觉毛巾、全员起飞的灯箱扭蛋、实用的园艺飞行多功能后背包以及多款全新服饰，满满的全新装备跟着领航员一起支援收银喽！还有全新的桥段空姐餐车，由空姐为各位乘客提供美好的机上服务。今天餐车又会有出现什么内容呢？请各位乘客敬请期待。
哎，谢谢凯莉，也请各位乘客球员朋友们呢多多支持我们的新活动以及我们团队用心做的周边商品。
没错。
好，精彩的比赛呢即将就要开始，让我们先欢迎来访客队台南台钢猎鹰。
首先为各位介绍今日来访客队台钢猎鹰篮球队登录名单：8号李允杰，11号 Number 11 Brandon Lee 飞雷神，13号谢宗荣，21号吕冠廷，24号郭少杰，29号韩杰玉，54号吴代豪，56号刘俊廷，68号张国胜，先发5人 Starting Five， 3号古毛维嘉，4号 Number 4 Damon Woods 翟萌，6号白萨，7号从艺人，33号 Number 33 Brandon Perkins 铂金。教练团体能教练郭涵，副助理教练 Sean Martin， 总教练 Raul Corner， 总经理王成伟。
当然可惜没有把握住，尽力了。
这一刻为璞园停留。第一14连霸，第二是在1胜3败的情况下呢，结果大逆转成功，
在一片不看好的声浪当中，率先抢下了冠军赛的门票。
19第一拍切入，打了一个大算，出手不多，最后杀到底，左手上。但是林志也丢进了中我们的3分球来了，欧洲步跨几场球到最后他们得分。
桃园璞园领航员球员名单。球衣背号1号，门手回来到禁区据说，篮板先知丁恩迪。球衣背号3号，控球生力军，场上就是拼，帅气小生陈立生。球衣背号7号，有什么事他来瞧，外线移动炮台交出运。球衣背号10号，欧的维拉坚持到底，领航小可爱李志伟。球衣背号42号 ，Number 42， 昨天有非常好的表现，领航大男孩Julian Boy。球衣背号6号，关键杀手，急速狂奔，关大拉梅拉，关大佑。球衣背号12号，领航剑齿虎 ，Never Give Up， 篮球贵公子李家康。Starting Five 先发5人名单。球衣背号25号，禁区不倒翁，你的护国神圣李正。球衣背号21号，3分高射炮，波浪先生 Alan Brown。球衣背号30号，接住达人，控球魔术师，神奇小白白耀成。球衣背号24号 ，Number 24， 能量无限，喷射推进器，桃园哥哥 Tribbian Great。现在我要听到全场最大的尖叫声，欢迎球衣背号69号，全城的希望，狂野 MVP 69卢俊祥。宏源吴玉凯、法布斯、彭立珍、技能教练刘后少、技能教练刘年杰、助理教练柯王维、助理教练曹伟杰、助理教练陈世杰、助理教练黄启峰、助理教练暨球员发展总监杨一峰、总教练 Caminos， 双方球员握手致意。Hello， 又到我们的工商时间啦，有几个好的活动要介绍给我们所有的乘客。第一个呢是我们的中场游戏，要跟 LOF 来玩空抛补给啦。那请各位呢在待会比赛的。
ladies and gentlemen, seniors and youth. Thank you for tuning into this broadcast of +LEAGUE basketball class. Please welcome our new student. You're watching the debut of the Tainan TSG Ghosthawks in the +LEAGUE. They'll make their first appearance against the powerhouse team in the Taoyuan Pauian Pilots here at their place in the Taoyuan Arena. After hosting the +LEAGUE preseason in October, it'll be the first time these Ghosthawks are playing in front of a public audience. How will they fare against the top team in the +LEAGUE? On the Mandarin broadcast, it's Huanan University's coach Wu Fengcheng, and on the play-by-play is Eddie 张耀宗。球迷朋友们，你找到了英文转播，要听凤城跟耀宗的转播，当然就按到中文的转播链接。谢谢您的收看，记得我们 +LEAGUE 转播都要按赞。I'm Ryan Chen, happy to be here once again to broadcast another +LEAGUE basketball game. Yesterday we saw the Pilots defeat the Braves 105-94 and remain undefeated at 2 wins, 0 losses in the early stages of this season. But the Ghosthawks will be making their very first regular season start and a game played. As we see Yuri Caminos greet the 3 officials. That is a live feed. It includes a couple of second and third year referees and a new referee as well. On the other side, we'll have a little bit to introduce the Ghosthawks, starting with that man on the screen. Raul Corner was signed to an extension partway through the Ghosthawks season last year. And they'll have to go up against a pretty aggressive and hungry Pilots team. They were led by Julian Boyd's monster effort yesterday, both on the stat sheet and with the individual efforts out there, including this highlight play, unfortunately at the expense of Chen, who dislocated his finger. He would return later that game. And Boyd's jumper was working too. For at least the short term, we do expect the Pilots to be only playing with these 3 imports between Boyd, Alec Brown, and Travion Graham. The latter 2 with the Pilots last season as they made a run to the +LEAGUE finals. Julian Boyd, previously a member of the Formosa Dreamers, signed in the offseason as a free agent. Interesting enough, the starters to this game actually will be in favor of the Pilots. Julian Boyd will be coming off the bench, but he's kind of a power forward that will sometimes have to play the center position for the Pilots. And in yesterday's game, it worked to great effect as the Pilots really dismantled the Braves defense, no matter if it was a man or zone defense. And with Julian Boyd with a little bit of an outside shooting touch, he and the Pilots will be hard to beat. There's his stat lines: 28 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. That's after making a regular season debut of 19 points and 15 rebounds the week before against the Braves. It is only a 4-team league, so the Pilots will play those Braves next weekend. They are certainly looking for their way in the league, but the Pilots maintained strong form with a debut in the East Asia Super League for a victory as well. Meanwhile, on the Ghosthawks side, in the preseason, you're allowed to active all your import players and play 2 on the floor. So matchup-wise, they made the determination and checked the boxes next to 3 of the gentlemen, including one, Brandon Frazier, there you see on screen, opposite of Gumao Weijia. These are who we expect to be running point guard for the Ghosthawks. Gumao, now a 3rd-year player after coming out of Jianxing University. But in the preseason, he got 2 starts, but not that much action, and only averaging 1 assist, whereas Frazier really had his way up against one-on-one defense for 24 points in 2 games and 7 assists per game. Both players have strong dribble penetration moves, with Frazier really adept at going with either left or right hand and can finish with either hand as well. But for today, Gumao will be getting the start. And speaking to the starting players, because the Ghosthawks won't be bringing along their nearly 7-foot center Ziga Dimic, the front line of Damon Brooks and Nicholas Perkins, and then two smaller guards between Gumao and Baisa, will bring their average down to about 190 centimeters, whereas the pilots actually are quite tall at 198 with Alec Brown jumping center. There's the three officials. It's Zhang Junwei, Zhang Luyue, and our new referee this season, Zhang Junyao. A Zhang trio as we get to introduce the Ghosthawks, starting with Nicholas Perkins, Damon Brooks, Gumao Weijia, Mongolian Baisa, next to Taiwanese-American Ethan Zhong Yiren. For the pilots, the same starting five as last night with Alec Brown, Travion Graham, Ling Zhen. Ethan Bialton will run point, and last year's MVP, Justin Lu Jingxiang, at the other guard position. Lu Jingxiang has not shot the ball very well to start the season, but you really don't want to wait for him to wake up. So number 33, Nicholas Perkins from Saginaw, Michigan, will be in the jump circle with Alec Brown. Pilots wearing white. The Ghosthawks will debut in their red and gold jerseys. A good look as Ling Zhen gets up for the possession, and that's how things get started. A little bit of pressure defense and an early foul. Travion Graham had a face-to-face contact injury with Braves KJ. Both would leave the game, and Travion will return with that bandage. Not a lot going on this offensive possession for the Pilots as Alec Brown offers up a dribble three as Ling Zhen hits it out of bounds. These two teams played each other in the first game, respectively, of their preseason, with the Pilots won by a big margin, going backdoor, but unable to get the handles of it. Thankfully, Baisa slides relatively safely past the hardwood. Handoff, Justin running into contact, and they rotated around as now Travion Graham taking the contact and will go to the line. That'll be Ethan's second personal foul. The Ghosthawks have 14 players active for the game. The Plus League competition rules say 14 is the max you can carry, with the Pilots right now, relatively speaking, on the shorter side with only 12, including one Andy Mustafa Dang, who's still rehabbing from a previous leg injury. One thing that the Pilots are weaker at is at the free throw line. In the early goings of the season, only a 61% free throw shooting squad. Ghosthawks rotated around, get a shot. It's left short as the Pilots can't secure the board. Number 3, Gumao to inbound as he spins a pass in as Baisa works into the paint and high off the glass for the first Ghosthawks score. Ethan going with speed and a nice finish with the right hand. Pauian in yesterday's action, 32 minutes played, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, and 4 steals. Really stuffing the stat sheet. Commits a foul on the other side as a quick early high post to handoff action. Iverson cut to the fake screen as contact and a missed layup, but it will be free throws. A set play for the Ghosthawks shooting guard, as mentioned before, Mongolian Baisa, who went to university here in Taiwan at a couple of institutions and was picked up by the Ghosthawks. And in the Plus League, every team is allowed up to 2, what we call international students. '27-year-old. Now with 4 points, all of the Ghosthawks scoring. Ethan again to Alec Brown, but this time a little bit of a hammer action. Man outside is Lington, but he hesitates. Now Travian wanted to travel on him. Up close, will miss. Nice pass, and number 4 streaking through the middle. That's Damon Brooks with a nice assist by Gu Mao. Trying to get Justin on the handoff. He's got a crease. Will lay it in with the right hand. Baisa was often tasked with the hardest defensive assignment for the Ghosthawks. Perhaps with 2 fouls, Ethan will be guarding somebody else other than Justin. Skip pass. Down low, it's Perkins. Going with a spin move against Alec Brown and gets it to fall. Perkins went to Buffalo for his college as Lington slow with it and hits it off glass. Impressively, Lington has knocked down a couple of threes in the early stages of the season. 1 per game. Yesterday, got the start for only about 15 minutes. 3 points and 3 rebounds. Perkins, the dribble pull up, good. Expanding it to a 4-point Ghosthawks lead. On the slip, Lington takes the contact, now dishes it out. Alec Brown, too strong with his 3, and long rebound. Would have been a nice feed if not for Justin reaching for it. We'll have our first substitutions. Lington has shown off some savvy footwork and savvy ball fakes in his career. Not often, but it's always a treat when it happens. Ghosthawks fresh in the game on the down screen. Won't give it up. Perkins already scored from the other block. The double comes, now outside. Brooks, he hits. So unlike the Braves, the Ghosthawks showing off some accurate shooting in the early goings. Down low to Justin, a quick fire with the left hand. Some miscommunication by the Ghosthawks defense. Now it's Brown with the pass and chase. To Ethan, a whistle. Foul first before the alley. Ghosthawks with the reach on the help. Ghosthawks been around the block, by my count, has played for now his 5th team here in Taiwan, including back in 2020 to 2021, the Championship Brave squad. The line by Alton makes the first. He averaged about 26 minutes played, 14 points and 4 rebounds in the preseason. He has looked a lot more confident shooting the basketball from 3 or from the free throw line. Third-year player at Kaohsiung's Iso University. They're down low. Mon Brooks walled off by Lingzi and finding the crease and getting the score. As it sounds like we have an errant horn by the scorers table. Yuri Camino's not so happy about that. Don't want to cost him a timeout. You only get 2 in the first half. Double team against Travion. Pass out of the way and into the hands of the Ghosthawks. They've been playing very fast. Stop. It looks like Alec Brown had a hand in that one. Up ahead and loose with it. Pilots will slow it up. Justin and Alec Brown with mismatches around and coughs it up. They have size, they have numbers as Ethan commits the foul. And now we are under 7 minutes. There you see the white dots underneath the team names. That's the team fouls. As entering the first stoppage of the game, the Ghosthawks off to a good start, 16-11 here against the Pilots.
掌声谢谢 Pilots Crew， 谢谢 Pilots Crew。在这边也跟各位乘客球员朋友们说，我们的应援好伙伴棉豆腐决定呢，全场。
Welcome back to the broadcast. Your likes on the YouTube live stream are appreciated. You are watching the debut of the Tainan TSG Ghosthawks here in the Plus League. And off to a good start. Faisal started things off with 4 straight points. And their imports, Damon Brooks and Nicholas Perkin, 7 and 5 points respectively. Personnel change, Jackie Lee Jiakang with the calf sleeve in black. As Perkins trying to muscle his way against Brown, lifts it up and will get the bounce. Jackie is joined by number 3 Tanisa at the guard position for the Pilots as Travion dishes it to Justin up high. He's hit and will get the lay-in. And one for Justin. Guosaojie not really going to the scouting report I had prepared. Getting caught behind and a couple of hits on his way to a lay-in. Julian Boyd will check in for the pilots as Wu Junxiang out of Miaoli. His birthplace went to Miaoli High. Fans have often wondered if professional basketball will go to Miaoli. They do have a nice stadium, but not a lot of infrastructure around. Going with the head fakes, he gets the whistle. That's number 4, Brooks, who took a turn going up against Travion Graham. Pretty clear, the Ghosthawks right now counting on their imports to get to work down low. Personal changes for the Ghosthawks as another dribble drive to Boyd. He's hit, dishes it, intercepted, but Anderson will pick up his teammate, a fresh 24, as it looks like the referees have want to communicate with the scorers table about the timing of it. Kind of in between.
You did it, yeah. And they have the control.
It's less than 13. 13, you sure?
1, 2, this control. Okay.
These and...
Two hands already control.
Okay.
So much for what the broadcaster brought up. Jackie putting the moves on, but now looking for the pass. Now looking for the drive. Boyd losing it. Getting it back and will be called for a loose ball foul. Pretty unlucky there. Right now the Ghosthawks are certainly denying the pilots the passes they want. Now, of course, Julian Boyd would have the argument if he has the basketball. But right there you see the logic of the referees. That contact created the advantage where he could find the basketball. If a player behind caught the basketball on the overpass, as we see Frazier freshen, number 11, then maybe you can give it a no call. Ghosthawks get it around as Frazier asks for a single ball screen. Clear out, the help comes, his jumper, wet. The Ghosthawks continue to impress in their very first game. Justin through the middle and getting another lay-in. Even holding off the import big, trying to block his shot from behind. Now it's Tunlison or Anderson trying to keep up as Frazier speeds through. Not great rhythm as Perkins from the elbow. So far, the Ghosthawks have been great from the field. That makes them now 8 of 11. As we have another and one.
Substitution.
Previously, that was Justin's score, and this time slipping the screen and running into a couple of Ghosthawks. Boyd still able to get the basket as corner will make a change at guard to bring Baisat back in. missed the first. He was 12 of 18 from the field in yesterday's game. Perkins now sizing up Boyd, will fire over him as Alec Brown will collect the board. Only 3.5 minutes left as Justin left open but stepped on the sideline. The Pilots are 7 of 8 from 2-point range. Missed a couple of threes, but have had 4 turnovers in the game where, oh, there you see now the 5th. In a game where the opponents are shooting so well, you really can't afford to be giving away possessions. Frazier picked up the dribble. We'll have to go another way. Unlucky blocking foul against Anderson. Definitely not all that clean with the hands, but shouldn't excuse how he had better positioning. So Baisa. Bayas Galan. First free throw, just off. In 22 games last year, averaged 8 points, 2 assists. Again, trying to double the ball screen as Tainan gets himself a catch and shoot, but it dances off. A deep shot left short as Jackie will slow it up. Deep shot from Justin, no. Brooks going with a spin move. He's fouled. Gonna look for who this is. Justin came over to help. And they're gonna be calling it on Brown. See that right arm was not all the way up. Number 6, Guan Dayo will check into the game. There were a lot of free throws between these two teams in their preseason matchup, 24 apiece. In that game, the Pilots 14 for 30 from 3-point range, or 47%. Ghosthawks not too shabby, 13 for 39 or 33%. A bit above the Plus League's historic average. Now with a 8-point lead, Ghosthawks denying. Now Boyd on the pinch post. Not a lot of space as there's a whistle. So Boyd will go to the line once again. Not getting the bounce. Coming into tonight, Boyd only 6 of 13 from the line. Probably his only blemish in yesterday's game. In and out, and Jackie will come through with the board. Back to Boyd, he slams it with 2. And just like that, the Ghosthawks calling a timeout. Don't want the home Pilots to develop strong momentum. We saw yesterday's highlights, including a flying Julian Boyd dunk that was really the propellant to the Pilots' victory over the Braves. That was a right-hand hammer last time by Boyd. This time, 2 hands for safety. Taking off from much closer. Let's listen in.
Shooting, so if you see this ball, we rotate Tony, okay? Offense, offense. Defense, 1, 2, 3, defense, let's go.
Well, last night the Pilot starters were down 11-8 to the Braves with 4:56 left. And the Ghosthawks checked in the game and they were down by 4 points after 1 quarter. But they're the home team. They're the team that represents the Plus League in the East Asia Super League and made it to the finals last year as immediately on the first play, an easy lay-in for the Ghosthawks. Jackie in the middle, going against Frazier, got him in the air, good head fakes, and getting the score down low. I didn't realize Yuri Caminos' playbook is now going to have his guards going down low. Brooks with a size advantage, but on the other side, size advantage JB, easy block on the 3 attempt. Need to rotate the ball as the Ghosthawks were out of position. Jackie feeling himself, missing from 3. Dayo on Frazier. Keeping up the pressure as the ball swing comes. They swing it. How about Brooks from the top of the arc? No. 2-for-1 opportunity as a shoe is lost. And JB with the score. The hoop and the harm. Well, it happened yesterday, but to Guandayo. This time it happens to a visiting player. See what happened. It just looks like Brooks just jumped out of his shoe. Boyd had a high of 13 points in the second quarter for the Pilots, and Travion had 13 in the 4th. But tonight, that free throws cut the deficit down to 3. Perkins trying to go back to where Ethan didn't catch it cleanly. Now good defense as dodgeball won by Guandayo and the Pilots. They have a 3-on-3 going on. Jackie to the left side and a scoop layup. Bring him close to the 29 and good defense to deny the Ghosthawks a buzzer beater as after 1 quarter of play, Ghosthawks with the lead, but the Pilots making moves here in game number 4.
是什么看呢？今天是我们的玛莎鸡看，感谢各位乘客的卖力应援。今天呢，我们的辉夜 追梦椅，让我们的空姐也躺在我们的追梦椅上面了，是不是很舒服呢？优米，
超级舒服。
没错，第一节结束，大家有点稍微累了，赶快帮你旁边的伙伴乘客按摩、捶背，还有我们的小朋友们也可以帮爸爸妈妈捶腰、捶背。 就可以跟我们的空姐一起上我们的大荧幕，这位波浪卷的辣妹，帮你的朋友捶背好吗？我们的马杀鸡看正对着你哦，可以帮她捏捏肩膀、揉揉腰。这位姐姐，帮你旁边这个黄色的女士按摩肩膀、扭扭腰好吗？还有白色帽子的。好的，感谢我们。 辉夜 AI 追梦仪，让我们继续为领航员、飞行员们加油！
谢谢凯莉，谢谢 Pilot Crew， 也欢迎各位乘客、球迷朋友们一起来跟我们辉夜放松筋骨。
Next week, the Braves are home again as Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday night games against the 3 respective opponents in the Plus League. Pilots, Steelers, and Ghosthawks in that order. The Ghosthawks built up to a 8-point lead in the first quarter. But the Pilots, under third-year head coach of them, Yuri Caminos, making substitutions, playing better defense, and most crucially, putting a lot of pressure on the rim. In the first quarter, the Pilots, 22 out of 28 points scored in the paint. Thanks to our tech partners at Preciser. Deep shot missed, and rebound will be out of bounds off of a Ghosthawk. Nicholas Perkins, the closest player to. Jackie will bring it across the timeline as Anderson goes to a corner. Jackie dribbles out a double. Nice pass to Boyd, who gets it in. Right now, Li Jiaokong, number 12, is the most confident player out there. Gu Mao working the screen, flipping it up, and somehow going through the net. Putting the Ghosthawks back up. Anderson with speed. Taekwon Dayo, not a clean catch. Now rotated. Boyd to Jackie. They slow it up. 10 seconds left on the clock. He's hit. Out to Alec Brown. Nobody checking him from the top. Yes, sir. And Perkins again on the ball screen as Chen said that was not nearly as close of a block charge as that first quarter play. Get another look, collapsing the defense, and Alex Brown delivering the goods. Brown to start the season only a 28% shooter from the field. Of course, small sample size. Faisal doesn't find anything, so back to Gu Mao. Rifled pass, good move there. Perkins faked the ball screen and immediately went to the hoop. And not enough ball pressure as Gu Mao, such a good dribbler. Brown from 30 feet, a little short, as Frazier getting a first touch and a foul on the rebound. A little bit of an ouchie for Ghosthawks local big. I think that's Liu Guanling. See, when you don't have enough pressure on the ball, they can deliver passes like so. There you see Liu Guanli trying to go from behind and void with a hit from underneath. And as much as you felt like you were fouled, a move like that, he's pretty lucky to just get away with a personal foul and nothing more serious in the scorebook. How about a catch and shoot from the corner? That's rattled out as inside block by Brown. Perkins denied. And a reaching foul, Gumao. Might have caught Pauian in the body, and now we see in the face as well. There you see the contact first. I think here for the Ghosthawks, kind of asking if Pauian created that contact. Travion Graham on the block, now looking to attack as Justin going to a spinning fadeaway shot. Ball right to him as Guan Dayo taking a slip inside. Long ISO possession as he finds a little bit of daylight and misses. Now the entire defense of the Pilots on Brooks as he gets control of it. Guanling to a cutting by Sa, finding space but missing the floater. So tied up at 33, Pilots trying to get back ahead. Travion runs into a wall, got his own board, spinning to the score. I think it's good that the referees didn't whistle there. Clean defense, and a more physical player got a second opportunity. To the top. Perkins finding a crease, but missing with the left hand. Try to go with a speed move as down court. Guan Dayo spinning and getting the bucket. A pretty move in transition against Gumao. Combine a little physical with a little finesse. And the Pilots have now opened up to a 4-point lead. Ghosthawks call timeout. 8 minutes left here in the first half. Pilots are roaring ahead.
再次感谢我们应援好伙伴棉豆腐，在本场呢会提供全场最卖力的2位乘客，获得我们棉豆腐催眠面包枕头。掌声谢谢棉豆腐，谢谢。目前比分37比33，领航员领先4分。让我们继续来领先。第2节剩下8分14秒。暂停时间到。
One of the biggest differences that led to this Pilots turnaround is their paint defense. Alec Brown holding down the middle, and that's really spoiled the plans for the Ghosthawks, and the Pilots have now kind of broken through. Ghosthawks imports trying to vie for some space. Down low to Perkins. Slow with it and overshooting the goal. A very interesting offense. A little to big screen as Travion will be called for the flipped dribble. How about to the other side? This time Brooks, quick double though, as he finds some space down low, and Justin's a little too late. Baisa with the lay-in. He now has 11 points. Kick out and kick again, as Graham going to the cup and getting the finish. Deep shot by Gumal. It'll hit the top of the backboard and out of bounds. The change to bring in a couple more front court players for the Pilots. Boyd and Lington for Brown and a guard I forgot to see, as Boyd goes quick. No with the layup, and it'll stay with the Pilots. That previous play is a good example of the physics you should learn in class, kids. Travion with good speed, even if he was not as big as his opponent. Created some force, mass times acceleration. Another lucky rebound. Justin with a warm-up too. That swirls out. A little bit of a lucky break for the Ghosthawks. Let's see if they could take advantage. Baisa on the left wing, Perkins on the block. Boyd the defender. Justin nearby as they kick it out. An open three, no. Lington to Ethan as he speeds up ahead. Drag screen, no. Now ball screen in some trouble as Lington, he'll put it on the deck. Interesting creative offense for the Pilots. They space out. Travion finding some daylight, and yes! That puts Graham at 7 points. A 6-point Pilots lead. Gumal, Yu Guanling clanks the three, and here come the Pilots. Boyd trying to vie for position, but they pass out of it. Now Justin turns it into a screen, stonewalled, and Pilots couldn't take advantage of the space as Ethan will offer up a 35-foot prayer in the paint. Julian Boyd getting the score. Give Lington a little bit of credit for keeping that space open. 12 points for JB. Not going to the post up this time, Gumal, but they go find a mismatch. As Baisa offers up from three, Graham with the board, but poked out of bounds. Interesting enough, it looks like, for the most part, Raul Corner will only sub 1 or 2 at a time, as Brendan Fraser at the scores table, but behind the blocks. Now they get more activity going. Right now, the Pilots pretty relentless in terms of attacking the painted area. How about to the corner, Lington. A little bit too much, but Travion in there. can't get a soft finish as Boyd will join the fray as well, off of the Ghosthawks. Plenty of conversations going on. Certainly not no contact, but referees say too close to the cup, fair play. Graham inside, slip of the hand and coughs it up. With space, Brooks runs into a pilot and a whistle. Brooks will go to the line as Julian Boyd not very impressed with the Ghosthawks' physicality. Come on, Brooks at the line. In 2 preseason games, averaged 26 minutes played, 18 points. Full efficiency of 38, that's good. So far in this contest, 11 points. Make it 12. Five out for the Pilots as Justin comes for the basketball. Slip by Julian Boyd. The help comes and a whistle. Left earner from the line. This is where the Ghosthawks show so many bodies in the paint. It takes more than one local player to hold Julian Boyd or Travion Graham or Alec Brown down there. That'll open up opportunities elsewhere. Frazier, nice shot fake down low. Ghosthawks outside. Can buy soft finish. He does not as Lingson. Strong rebound. So now with the 8-point lead themselves, they go underneath. Lingson. Not clean footwork. Had an opportunity. Already held the ball up in a nice pump fake. Need to be a little bit more solid. Three minutes left in the half. Ghosthawks spread it out. Frazier jump pass. Brooks can't finish, and Jimmy Shizolong, the former Brave, couldn't clean up the glass. Travion lines it up, out, long rebound. They'll stay off of a Ghosthawk. Frazier was wearing a bigger afro in the preseason. Very distinctive. Perkins checking back in. Jackie, deflected pass, and easy foul call against fresh in the game number 20, Han Jie-yu. Limited playing time in his 2, now 3 seasons with the Ghosthawks. Also goes by Alex. Going right at Travion Graham, and the Ghosthawks will get up ahead. Perkins going baseline, and looks like Jimmy with the one-handed putback and quickly speeding down the floor. The Jiao Kong is denied. Numbers as Frazier hits the three. Quick flurry of action, and Yugi Caminos will get the timeout in time. Frantic action as you see the back and forth. We saw previously Frazier's preseason stats. That was done in 32 minutes per game. And so far in this contest, the Ghosthawks can really use his energy.
We have to get below the basketball. Below the ball, we got to build that wall. They want to speed up, but they can't if we build that wall. Jackie, and we go the same. If they stop, I won. Here, and go to pin down alley. Jackie, defending the defense. Right or wait, okay? We got one foul to give. They got one foul. Let's go to be at one, okay? Go, go.
So 4 straight stops for the Ghosthawks, including the unforced traveling turnover by Ling Zhen. It's been a low-scoring second quarter, 16-12 for the Pilots. Inbound to Justin, he'll bring it over. As Alec Brown, stationary in the corner. Travion Graham starting to work. Now Justin clutching in the air and finishing off the backboard. Perkins and Frazier working the two-man game. They switch and try to switch back. The pass a little bit offline and out of bounds. Had an opportunity as Graham and Brown were not on the same page. Trying to get the switch and an immediate jab step dribble drive. So 3-for-2 opportunity for the Pilots. Graham on the drive, hit first. Will they count it? He was fouled virtually on the catch. And they will count it. You look at Alex. Poor defense. Going immediately to hands instead of trying to slide in front. Ten points, 5 boards for Graham as the Pilots have opened up to an 8-point lead. Brown stays on Frazier as asks for the clear out. Linta nearby, trying to go inside, flipping up a shot and somehow getting it to go. More grit than skill on that shot as Jackie to Linta powering through. Clean defense by Xie Zongrong, who's played on Chinese Taipei's national team. Ghosthawks swing around, have a speed mismatch as Perkins doesn't have the handles, flipping it up and in. And this is where Yugi Camino saving those timeouts really has paid off. It's a little frantic in there, but Perkins getting it done.
You inbound. Here we go. What I want is this. Trey, here. Justin, here. By here. Trey, a little bit more here. And Jackie here. Alex. With 8 seconds. Go. Fake a screen. Go to play pin down here for Justin. And after this, go corner. This or this. Okay? Yeah. Go. With 10 seconds, we start. We have time. Ba, 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 ba. And we play, okay? Go, eh? Hey, we got bonus, eh? We got bonus.
So as you might have heard, the pilots will hold the basketball for 1 possession, and in response, the Ghosthawks showing a little bit of a full court zone. Now it is a zone. Left open, Justin from left 45, cashes it. And almost getting an extra possession. Jackie spoils the inbound, and 54-45 will be the score heading into halftime. The Ghosthawks pretty tricky with that full court to 2-3 zone, but Justin hitting just a second 3 for the Pilots as a team. Sit pretty with a 9-point lead.
Them LA boys, them New York boys, them girl boys, them crazy boys. Every time I look at my phone, got these boys trying to keep my zone. They don't wanna leave me alone, they just wanna look me through the phone. I don't wanna take you home, I just wanna pull up and get that dough. Make that ice cream off the cone. When I wake up, but you better be gone. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. I'm not a character, I'm in rare form. And if you really know me, you know it's not the norm. Cause I'm doing things that I normally won't do. The old me strong, I feel brand new. And if you don't like it, fuck you. You just wanna love me, hey. I'm only in the corner just me, hey. I'm feeling unusual. I don't get Christmas in my Tonight I'm not the same girl, same girl. That feels good. I need it, get crazy. Let's go, let's go. Give it to me, give it to me. Come on, come on. Don't stop. Get crazy.
掌声谢谢 Pilots Crew， 谢谢他们带来的中场演出。谢谢 Pilots Crew。接下来呢，我们会有4位的 Pilots Crew 成员要来跟我们的球迷朋友们玩中场游戏。今天呢要玩 Airwax 空抛补给。那在待会呢，我们工作人员 setting 好之后，就会来跟大家讲解今天的规则。今天呢会有我们的空姐娟周可轩、尤米还有友友一起来参与中场的游戏。好，我们看我们球迷朋友也准备好了，那我们请凯莉来讲解一下规则。
A different halftime game here in Taoyuan. Yesterday it was the PC Home shopping cart cube toss. We'll see what the action is later as we start to break down the first half stats, where the Pilots held to only 2 of 11 shooting, but it's clear that they're not settling for threes, and neither are the Ghosthawks, who've gone to a healthy amount of post-ups between Nicholas Perkins and Damon Brooks. The Pilots doing a much better job rebounding the basketball, 28-14. They've committed more turnovers, but right now, considering how large of a rebounding margin they have, I think they're happy where their effort is on the 50-50 balls. Some pretty good passing by the Ghosthawks when they can get in transition, but right now having a lot of trouble against the penetration and the cutting of the Pilots. Julian Boyd, after a very strong start to his season, is once again leading the squad. It's his effort on the rebounding and also his good spacing, and the Pilots are doing a better job today than even yesterday at finding him on the pass. In particular, Lee Jiakang has been playing with a lot of confidence. And he's shown, as we said all this along, great improvement since he joined the Pilots 3 seasons ago, coming from the SBL Pauian team. And the whole team sticking with a game plan, not to be frightened by the Ghosthawks' 8-point advantage in the first quarter. We'll go to a break before leading scores in the next segment. We'll see you in a bit.
选择你的队友，
选一个那个感觉比较厉害的。
好，选择了友友。
选他。
好，来篮子预备，稍等一下哦。友友准备好了吗？ DJ Vicker， 帅哥目前成绩1条、2条、3条、4条、5条，目前5条，哎，6，
加油加油
，7。 5、4、3、2、1，恭喜！哇，最后来一个天女散花，好，恭喜这位帅哥，10条 Airwaves， 恭喜恭喜！哎，nice， 好，有我们穿爵士队球裤的朋友，
我来。
娟州吗？好，来麻烦娟州就位啦。 准备好，我们就要准备。You guys ready？ 还没好，加油！很会接，目前哎呀落地1条没关系，加油！看来这个核心是非常好，蹲得非常低啊。 3、2、1，恭喜！哎，最后1条，好啦，可以啦，8条，恭喜！压哨球啊，娟州。好，8条，很棒的成绩。来，下面一位，有我们可轩以及这位球迷，准备好了，准备好的话 ，Vicker 就要来喽 ，DJ Vicker。 加油加油！稳稳的，稳稳的。 可轩力气偏大哦。5、4、3。
Behind the Tainan TSG Ghosthawks bench, I believe that is Ian Wong, the general manager, speaking to Charles Lackey Chen, founder of the Plus League. And for leading scorers of the two squads, Perkins with 13, Brooks 12, Baisa getting the start at shooting guard with 9, Brendan Frazier with 7. Over on the pilot side, Justin 14, Boyd 13, Travion Graham 10, Lington with a couple of buckets, and Bayalton with 4 points. Well, the second segment highlight belongs to the pilots, who have shown a lot of team basketball on the offensive side especially. And one thing that we've seen in the last 3 years from the pilots is they're very patient, and even a beat later will give you a better passing opportunity. And Li Jiakang is one of the best demonstrators of that. Sometimes an extra beat, the defense will move out of position and make it easier for you. About 5 minutes to the start of the second half. We'll see you then.
To the war. Give me the marching orders. I'm sharp as a dart. You a fish out of water. I'm like a machine. Running through your whole team. Get the crown to a king. I never ran. You still wanna dance? This is the last stand. I feel the power now. I'm hunting for more. You wanna take what's yours? Get ready for war. Know who you fighting for. I'm ready for war. I hear the beast roar. Welcome to the war.
Welcome back to the broadcast. We're moments away from the start of the second half here between the Tainan TSG Ghosthawks and the Taoyuan Pauian Pilots. Just this last Wednesday in the East Asia Super League, the Japanese B-League teams, the Hiroshima Dragonflies and Ryukyu Golden Kings, both were victorious in their group stage game against the Hong Kong Eastern and the Macau Black Bears, respectively. Looking through the box scores, kind of funny anomalies maybe, but it's just the facts of the game. Everybody on the Ghosthawks needs to rebound better, as we talked about the halftime analysis. Jimmy Shizong with the team high 5 in only 10 minutes of play. Good on him. Need help from up and down the lineup, because the Pilots, bigs and guards will go for offensive rebounds. Meanwhile, the assist number is also very lopsided. Ghosthawks as a squad with only 6, and Pilots lone Li Jiakang has 6 himself. As we saw in the highlights, he's become a very proficient one-handed passer in different angles. A good adjustment after yesterday's game, committing a number of passing turnovers, trying to hit his teammates. Well, why do we say the Pilots are such a powerhouse, such front runners? Well, including the preseason, they've won their last 5 games by margins of 17 against the Ghosthawks, 23 against the Steelers, 21 against the Korean team, SK Sonic Boom, 10 against the Braves, and then 11 last night against the Braves, and it was really not even that close. So far in the Plus League regular season, they've had a assist-to-turnover ratio of 2-to-1, while forcing the Braves to 1-to-1. But that could be a little bit of the form the Braves are in, the style of play. A lot of ISO possessions. Pilots are in white. The Ghosthawks are in their red and gold jerseys. A horn set with Justin and Lingzhen at the top. An early whistle as they sent 2 at Justin. Coming into tonight, Justin only shooting 9 for 35 through 2 games. Going against the Braves, you know they don't want to let him get going. Ghosthawks stayed matched up as Justin counters baseline, leaving it for Lingzhen. And again, good hands by Lingzhen. He now has 6. Good find by Justin, and he did so yesterday in a drive, dropping it off to Boyd. Lingzhen guarding Baisa. Interesting matchup choice by the Pilots, whoever's coaching up the defense. Now Gumal hooks it over. Baisa left wide open, short as Brooks. The Guosao, he'll be starting the second half. Active hands by Graham, out of bounds. Getting a look previously at what was bad spacing, then it turned into 2 Pilots who could have been passing options, with the imports of the Pilots way on the outside. To the corner, and bad hands by Guosao. So a score and a stop for the Pilots. Ground screens again, show of a double as a big skip pass to Travion. Going into the paint, hanging in there and dropping it in. Travion has got to be up there amongst some of the best creative and tough finishers in the Plus League up close. Gumal has found a little bit of room and fouled. Kind of rare that Ethan would go up against any opponents who have a speed advantage of him. And there you see, might be a foul unaccounted for there on the drive. Impressive for Gumal. He was 8 for 8 in the preseason at the line. And there you go, jinxing the free throw shooter. In that preseason game, defending the paint has got to be a big emphasis for the Ghosthawks. Alec Brown notably with 3 blocks and scoring in the paint 56-34 in that contest. And it's not just the centers. Switch and Brooks trying to keep up. He's whistled. Justin's double goes to the ground and he lays on the sideline out of bounds. That's the aggressive play by the Ghosthawks defense. They showed it off a little to start the game, but have kind of backed off. Trying to go low and a whistle. It's once again Brooks and Graham. Two minutes into the second half, Pilots with the lead, as sinking the deep shot is Brooks. Again, a double against Justin, finding Brown, he's wide open, easy. After the main shot, giving Brooks a little bit of pressure is Pauian, in and out. Going high and in off the backboard. Perkins trying to go to work on Linksa and passing out of a double. Baisa up to Ghosthawks. Brown contesting and forcing an air ball, and good enough coverage downfield, but now Brown in position. Going to the spin counter move and gets it off the window. Wanted a foul as well against the defender down low. 16-point lead for the Pilots. Jamal kicks. Baisa might have gotten away with a travel there as the Ghosthawks don't offer up a shot. Uninspiring offense there. So a couple trips down, Alec Brown getting to eat. A little bit of a box set as Justin will shoot on the catch, close but no, as rebounding foul against Pauian. Corner will make the change to bring in Frazier and Jimmy. You'll see that pretty often in Taiwan, where an import guard might be signed and he will be paired with a local big. Jidongo with a catch and shoot. pretty good arc, but no good. How about Ghosthawks? He knocks it down from the right corner. Ethan out to Brown with rhythm, easy. Brown now with 10 points on the game. What a size mismatch as Brooks spinning into trouble, and let's see the whistle. It looks like a foul will be called. And it is Ling Chen trying to help out his teammate. You see that left arm go down. Oh, with his hand in the cookie jar. So free throw should be coming up after this stoppage of play. Here in the third, Pilots up 11-4 and up by 15 on the ball game.
各位乘客，现在是机上服务时间，空姐餐车准备送餐了。本次的餐点来自于我们巨蛋主场的乐园美食市集，感谢美食好伙伴四海游龙、手包瓦吉跟沙威玛，提供丰富又美味的餐点，为乘客们补给满满应援能量。吃饱饱才有力气，继续为领航员加油！现在让我听到你们喊出 "Let's go Pilots"， 就有机会获得空姐们手中的餐点哦。跟着凯毅老师一起喊 "Let's go Pilots"！
Let's go Pilots!
Let's go Pilots! Let's go Pilots!
Let's go Pilots!
Let's go Pilots! 再大声一点 ！Let's go Pilots!
Let's go Pilots!
Let's go Pilots!
Let's go Pilots!
越大声越有机会拿到我们空姐手中的餐点哦！最后一次来 ，Let's go Pilots!
Let's go Pilots!
乘客们放声呐喊，吃饱满满力量。
So far through about 5 minutes of play in the second half, Ghosthawks with interesting 2 for 6 from three-point range, 0 two-point attempts, though they were fouled inside in the last possession. But meanwhile, the Pilots 5 for 5 from 2, 1 for 2 from three-point range. And a very lopsided start to the quarter. So it will be a baseline out of bounds, in fact. Out of the timeout, the Ghosthawks running down screens as Frazier and Brooks start a two-man game. Jumper is missed. Another horn set for the Pilots. Don't see that in their playbook that often as Justin fouled on the layup attempt. I want to look at that one again. Ghosthawks bench, the big reaction. There's not no contact there at the hip. Brown will head off. Boyd will take his place. Justin now up to 15 points on the night. Also throwing 3 assists. So Baisa left open. How about on the top of the arc? No good. I noticed that they often run that upward action, but the ball handler will come at a bad angle as getting the swirl and the home bounce is Justin. Missed 3 on one end and made 3 on the other. Basketball can be kind of merciless. Stumbling into a double team of Frazier out to Ghosthawks. Early three might have been hit by Boyd as Graham slows it up. Boyd fouled as now he's getting the love hug. Fair hug by Ghosthawks. I think nobody's hurt. And the Pilots will be shooting bonus free throws. Now, in the FIBA rulebook, you don't really want to be engaging in what the NBA take fouls might end up being. The referees will take a look. Hard for me to predict whether this might be upgraded or not, but it's a notable foul. Julian Boyd going to work early. A couple of Ghosthawks unable to contain him. Of course, in the NBA or other high-level basketball leagues, it might be trying to make the argument, trying to protect the other player, but the counter is then other shenanigans start to come into play. And even on the downswing, Ghosthawks swung quite hard with his arms. No matter what, the Pilots will at least be getting 2 free throws. An upgraded foul give them possession after the free throws, as the referees have seen enough. We'll go talk to the commissioner of the game. That's former Plus League referee Jonathan, seated at the scorers table, and looks like we have our decision. And it will be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike. Like I was saying, the argument is you don't want to be having more hands and limbs come into the play and kind of muck things up. As we see previously, I think the Ghosthawks would rightfully argue that Boyd snuck in a little sneaky bump there. The referees cannot assess a foul unless they think it is too violent. And it seems like our TV people have caught the referee's attention. Now, this could be offsetting fouls. It's not impossible that the referees add an additional unsportsmanlike if they deem that initial act was enough to be elevated, because they can assess a common foul to what Julian Boyd does here in a move against Ghosthawks, who's definitely knocked over. I would argue he's partly tripped up as well. Definitely very sneaky of Boyd to get that trip in. Bad news for the Ghosthawks. No additional penalties will be assessed. Bring JB's point total to 15. It's not all that surprising. Julian Boyd, of course, loves to run down on fast breaks and play physical. Deflected pass, he got his hand on it, and out of bounds off the Pilots. And Horner is going to bring in Gumal to play alongside of Frazier. Iverson cut to the ball screen. Denied as Shiozonglo has a guard on him. Pass fake to the three, overshoots it. As eventually Boyd comes down with a rebound. Shiozonglo in the preseason as Boyd passes out of it to Justin. Tried to go fancy, but intercepted pass. Shiozonglo was 3 for 8 3-point shooting wise, and on this side, it's number 11 Frazier who connects. Rattling in the shot, that's Lee Jiakang on the catch and shoot. Good counter, quickly down court, but Jimmy will win the basketball amongst 3 pilots. They need a matchup on defense as they get the switch. 6'8" Brooks against 6'6" Travion Graham. Frazier with a hand in his face, almost. Rapid changes as, once again, Yuri Caminos pairing up Killer Guan Dayo and Chen Li Shen together. 4 minutes left in the quarter as they go to Horns with 2 bigs up top. Here comes the downscreen for Brown. Somehow left wide open and mercifully missed, and Boyd fouled on the rebound, or fouling on the rebound. Guan Ling trying to box him out. Ethan's back in the game, first time playing in this second half. Gumal will get to the cup and a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Not much to that play, but a couple of crossovers and getting around the rookie, Chen Li Shen. That brings Gumal up to 6 points on his night. Boyd going on to Guan Ling. And a whistle comes from the trailing official. I think the Ghosthawks would have preferred Boyd to be posting up, but if he's gonna get a drive going against a local, it's gonna be very hard to contain. Boyd has taken the most free throws on the game. He goes 1 for 2 here. Clutching in the air and getting the finish by Frazier. Tough play there. Boyd on the block against Guan Ling. 1 dribble and he's done as Guan Dayo called for travel. I don't want to review that one again. We're in the same sneakers that he lost his shoe of, and you see Guan Dayo come in on the help too late and almost committed a foul. Perkins will go with the left hand. The Ghosthawks staying within a prayer of tying this game up in the end. Anderson, deflected pass. Up ahead. Ethan has all day and overshoots it. Both referees indicate Pilot's ball. Look again, it's the second horn set that the Ghosthawks run. Finding some success out there. Pilots all out of sorts with their passing, now committed a couple turnovers in a row. Just a single high ball screen. Guanling, that's a splash. And timeout for Yuri Caminos. The second unit has ceded a lot of this Pilot's lead. So they'll talk it over the bench.
Okay. Now, if the 21 is here, contain. Let's have a screen. Don't help too much. He's the only guy that can shoot. Okay.
No personnel changes for the Pilots. Camino's gonna let him try to figure out, as the Ghosthawks will also make no changes. I believe it was the 4-minute mark when both teams made a lot of their last substitutions. Pilots were up by 22 points then. A hit on the entry pass. And more free throws coming up. One thing we do know about Julian Boyd is he gets quite sweaty, so almost the later the game goes, the more difficult it is for him to have a good shooting touch. He makes the correction. Another horn set. Perkin rises and hits. Kind of nervous time if you're the Pilots. Tazisa, a free run to the basket, and that's good. Going to the basket and denied by Brown. Ghosthawks have made up 9 points since the 4:32 mark. As Anderson, lucky to keep it, plenty of time left as the Pilots playing with a little bit of frantic energy. Brown, tough catch, back out to Lisa. And Anderson will miss as Boyd, patient with it but misses, and Guandayo will slow it up. Under a minute to go here in the third. A hack from behind. Kind of seeing the effects of the Pilots play on a back-to-back, kind of losing their legs out there. You see Jackie take the misstep. Jiakang coming in tonight, 6 for 8 from the free throw line. This is his first trip tonight. To be having some success now, standing about 8 inches back from the free throw line is Gumal. Drive and kick. Now Frazier still trying to work against Guan Dayo and blows the layup up close. Had a little bit of space, but maybe a tough angle there. Trying to make a reverse. Second chance for the Ghosthawks. Looking for Frazier. 2 feet out of 3-point range. Spreading it out way wide as Boyd screens. Guan Dayo in the corner, deep in the recesses of Taoyuan. So close, but no good. He's hit what buzzer beater before on the season. Not meant to be. So heading into the 4th and final frame, Pilots with the 83-68 lead over the Ghosthawks.
就是我们的 Dance Cam， 乘客们站起来，活动筋骨，跟我们 P.LEAGUE Crew 一起跳起来吧！跳起来就有机会拿到我们的达美乐披萨兑换券。可炫！
谢谢各位乘客，谢谢 PLEAGUE Crew。恭喜获得我们达美乐首拍送人小披萨兑换券的乘客，提醒各位全省达美乐门市都可以来兑换。谢谢我们应援好伙伴达美乐，谢谢。
Plus League 的球迷 ，Oh My Basketball 是我本人在 IE Bar 学英文吧，教你的篮球英文术语。欢迎大家点资讯栏的链接一起学习。Well, if the Ghosthawks want to get back into this game, their local players need to be carrying their end of the bargain. Only 23 points on 2 of 18 3-point shooting. Their imports of Brooks, Frazier, and Perkins have scored at 45 and have found their opportunities inside and outside, but they need the space. Long rebound, eventually to the hands of Brown. Same trio of local players. Anderson up top, Killer in the corner, but now Lingson at the high post. The early whistle kind of denied Travion the basketball. Right away to Travion, physical with it, and count it. Going right at Brandon Frazier down low. Initially, Chen didn't want to offer up the pass, and it looked kind of dangerous. Floated in to the center of the court. Too strong as Alex Brown will bring it down. time. Graham kicks it to Lington. Open catch and shoot, beating the clock as it looks like a little friendly fire there between Pilots Imports. He got the switch. Perkins with Guandayo. Travion coming over. Big skip pass. This is the chance. Baisa zeros and the first 3 for him tonight. 0 for 5 previously. Pass to Brown, but Brooks was on him. Lington slips and 2 men are open as Chen Sun is fouled. Bonus free throw coming up. Just awful pick and roll coverage there by the Ghosthawks. Both the dribbler and the ghost screener were open. Not on the same page. And worryingly for Ghosthawks, Gumal has got 5 personal. And another missed free throw. Pilots have a even bigger lead if not for these charity stripe trips. Little shovel pass as Brooks left it short. Wide open Travion. He'll give it a try. No. Trying to go, and it's Graham who's given the flop warning. Double handoff, and Guandayo clutching and missing. Going to the floor, and whistles come as Brooks was hit. Guandayo will head off for Wu Junxiang. And there will be an official flop warning. Brooks, as we noted in their preseason, stands off way to the right of what would be a perpendicular spot, the shortest distance between the free throw line and the front of the rim. But he makes it work. Justin in some trouble, offers up a prayer, and a long rebound to Lington, but the shot clock doesn't reset. Graham with Lisa into Justin. It looks like they didn't get it off in time. Yergi not too bothered by it, but he will get Jackie into the game. Coming in for Lington, who's played pretty solid in the game. Given a step as way deep in the post is Jimmy, as Perkins, nice spin counter, but halfway down and out. We'll get another chance with a team rebound there on the out of bounds. Frazier guarded by Travion Graham. Switched by Brown. Dribbling left and right. And a foul and the basket. Way too easy. Frazier getting around Alec Brown there. Crossover to a half hezzy, and the referee's caught that right hand shoulder hold. Third personal on Brown. Second team foul. Ghosthawks have been working it down to now just a 9-point deficit. Ethan's in there too, so this is the Pilots' considerable best five as Justin, tough take, getting it down. And a steal right away, going again. Perkins stays strong as now a 3-on-2 the other way. Kumal, given space, rejected. Ghosthawks will be down a man as Justin fires away, no. Little back and forth action as they don't target Brown down low. Justin left open. Early layup, yes. So in amongst the flurry of action, the Pilots forced the Ghosthawks to call timeout. Looks like cramping going on over on the floor. When we come back, Pilots 91, Ghosthawks 78 with 7:44 left on the clock.
Keep it up, keep it up. Hey, hey.这里时间到。 给自己一个最大的掌声鼓励。第四节比赛剩下7分44秒。
Coming up on Wednesday, the Macau Black Bears try to get their first home win in the East Asia Super League. Welcoming into Studio City, the Busan KCC Aegis. Only one East Asia Super League game this upcoming week. The Pilots will be playing, I believe, on the 13th of the month. Out of the timeout. Import ball screen. Perkins trying to get the basketball in down low position. A whole bunch of Pilots in his vicinity. Jimmy from the high post lost his footing, dangerous position, and time will expire. These 5 Pilots are so connected as to how to counter the Ghosthawks mismatch. First play out of timeout. Graham's arm wave called for an offensive foul. And look, must have felt the hand to the chest. Didn't like that. Another high ball screen as Frazier from 35 feet couldn't get it. And it looks like a foul on the rebound. Been quite a physical game out there. Kidolo in the mix.
Let's go, Pilots! Let's go, Pilots! Let's go, Pilots! Let's go, Pilots!
Jackie driving, trying to go behind the back. Might have got away with an out of bounds. Alex Brown finishes the playoff for the deep ball. Ghosthawks counter with a quick driving kick, and now Perkins in amongst the crowd. No whistle as Ghosthawks is left to drain the three. Looks like a confusion of the players more so than the referees. Or maybe I didn't hear anything on the headset, so the Ghosthawks erase that advantage as Lee Jiakong left open. His 30-footer is missed. Graham falling out of bounds, throws it to a Ghosthawks, and they can't go up court yet. Big foul by Jackie as allows Travion to get back on D. See what was going on there. Ghosthawks couldn't get the lay-in as the Pilots could be pushing up ahead. Now Ethan does to a wide open Jackie. They'll run some clock. Over here, take foul by Perkins. He was about to be beat. Only the second on the Ghosthawks as a squad. Get another look at Brown losing his footing. He'll stay in the game. Two makes for Ethan. That'll bring his total up to 6 points, but a impressive plus 24 on the game. Weishaupt goes to the screen, and so does Perkins. Frazier out to Ghosthawks, catch and shoot, offline and airballed. As we'll again slow play it. 15-point lead, less than 5 minutes. Justin dribbling, finding a crease, taking the contact, no whistle, as a blatant miss by the referees. 5-on-4 for the Ghosthawks as Frazier doesn't hit the open man, and the Ghosthawks embarrassing themselves out there. Now Jimmy's open. His three is airballed. Turning into some ugly basketball down here. Travion Graham, no. How about on the second effort? No. Double on Frazier, no outlets. As Brown pokes it back, 4 seconds. Perkins from about 40 feet. And no rim means a shot clock violation, and I think rightfully so. We need some fresh legs in the game. Boyd at the pinch post. Graham crashes in and is fouled. So the free throws piling up. Pilots 19 for 27. On the Ghosthawks side, 13 for 16. But once again, reminder, very different shot selections out there. Frazier now got Boyd on him. 4 seconds left to the step back and swishes it. Boyd at the high post. The rest of the Pilots spread out wide as he spins, misses with the right hand. Ghosthawks chance to run. 3-on-2 as Justin stops by Sa. Down low and Justin will be reversed. Hopefully Brooks is all right, taking to the air there. Passes. Jimmy knocks down the corner shot. Doesn't look like the Ghosthawks are all that interested in running their offense. Boyd getting all the way to the hoop, and a loose ball to Jackie. Davion will step into one, and a perfect swish. Might be nailing the ball game with that one. Kick out to Gumao. He's got an open look, and that one is not quite there as, again, the referees swallow their whistles. How about Justin with a catch and shoot? No. Got back in time, going to the reverse, and now they help him out. A little unlucky if you're the Ghosthawks with that ricochet. You see Justin just got back in time, and Brooks might have been clean with the first contact on the basketball, but tried to finish the play, ended up getting called for the foul. And it looks like the Ghosthawks will be taking a timeout. Down by 17. Trying to get as many reps in as they can. The Ghosthawks are quite far away from other competitive professional basketball teams. At the line, Justin with a game high 26 points. It looks like Gumao, who might have suffered a cramp earlier in the game, but came back in on that earlier timeout, will finally be removed. Take foul by Justin. He knew he had a sub coming in. And Lingzue will take his place, number 10. Not been the most productive game for Baisa. 4 for 15 from the field. Now 5 assists to go along with 14 points. Zue and number 7 Chao Tzu on the down screen, but out of bounds. Having a little bit too much fun. Ethan going on number 7 to get the right-handed finger roll. With the result, the Pilots will now move to 3 wins on the season. Zue with the baseline floater, but only catches the wrong side of the nylons as Baisa will go coast to coast. Playing hard to the end. Wise by Julian Boyd to protect the dribble and wait till the buzzer as the Ghosthawks had good stretches, but will have to take a loss on their very first game here in the Plus League. There's the final score, 104-92. As we said a number of times, the Ghosthawks did have as much as a 8-point lead in the first quarter, but the Pilots playing together, sharing the basketball, outperform their opponents. Crucially, defending the paint well, while not settling for the outside shot themselves. And the Ghosthawks might elect to make a change at import. They do have 4, but they left 6'11" center Ziga Dimic on the bench. Again, don't know if it was for injury or a strategic choice. Meanwhile, in a hard-fought battle, Gumao played 25 minutes, but was suffering from some cramps. Meanwhile, Brendan Fraser also played 25 minutes and was able to score 20 points, but the offense, particularly down the stretch in the fourth, was completely stagnant. Looking at the Pilot side of things as they circle the floor, high-fiving the fans in attendance. Mentioned Justin led them with scoring 26 points on 10 of 20 shooting. And again, it's not so much the jump shot as trying to take the ball inside, and the Ghosthawks didn't have good answers to the dribble drive. He's followed by Travion Graham, 21 points, 12 rebounds. Julian Boyd, not quite a double-double, but 17 points. And Alec Brown getting the start. He made 3 threes 13 points and 10 rebounds on his night. As we await for the post-game interview and the post-game coverage. Up next for these two teams, the Pilots will play the Braves next Saturday at Heping Gymnasium, and the Ghosthawks will play the Braves on Sunday. Both of those games tip off at 5 p.m. here in Taiwan, as Justin Lu Junxiang will put on the headset while the Pilots keep our broadcast going. With the money, the win cash. Here's our Mandarin broadcasters, Wu Fengsen and Eddie Zhang Yaozong. Asked about his personal performance, a correction to the mean.
其实就是早就有预想到，就是有状况不好的时候，但其实没想过会这么快就发生。对，那就是跟以前一样，就是一样相信教练，一样相信队友，然后打出我们团队领航员的氛围。
Justin saying that the team has a good together atmosphere and it supported him through the tough shooting. Asked about how the team offense attacked the Ghosthawks defense.
其实就是也没有什么特别，因为大家都看得出来，我们团队的氛围跟团队的合作其实是比之前还要越来越好。但我们就是用团队的方式，然后去破除一些我们困难。
Justin repeating, the team plays together and solves the defense as a team as well. Now asked about
就是很感谢就是进场的球
his
迷，
word to the
对，然后
fans.
我相信我们团队的氛围会感染到你们，然后我们会打出很棒的比赛给你们看。哦，可以哦。
And then Justin saying, yes, they do want to go for being victorious in all 12 home games. Well, 2 are down after the weekend. The Pilots are a perfect 3 wins, no losses to start the season. We'll take a break before wrapping things up from Pauian.
先跟大家来打声招呼。
各位乘客，大家好。
今天早上看着俊祥拎着一罐蜂蜜水进场，莫非这个蜂蜜水有什么神秘的力量啊？好，我们先请凯莉呢来检访一下俊祥。
帮我拿脚架。
想问俊祥回到主场的感觉怎么样？
非常开心，然后看到这2天很多进场的球迷，然后很兴奋，对，然后我们有打出好的比赛给你们看，拿下2连胜。
掌声加尖叫！好，接下来我们要请俊祥来为我们签下这一颗胜利的小球。请俊祥来签名。OK， 我们先跟快乐树一起来合照一张，看中间哦。来，大家一起来合照。来，3、2、1。好，请我们快乐树呢往旁边呢先散开一下，让俊祥来独照一张。来独照，稍等一下，稍等一下，俊祥来独照一张。好，俊祥看到中间，耶！好的，我们要欢迎我们计票的乘客，还有呢俊祥颁发这一颗胜利小球，来一起来合照，大家靠近一点，看到我们中间的摄影师。3、2、1。谢谢，也恭喜我们乘客。接下来呢，俊祥留步，还要帮我们签下2颗球啊！签下这2颗签名球呢，接下来俊祥会走入群众之中啊。
So a busy post-game for Justin after last night. It was Julian Boyd with the post-game interview and the basketball giveaway signings. The Pilots, after last night, setting their team record with 34 assists and 19 made threes, go to a different strategy today. They do try to share the basketball, 24 assists, but do commit 20 turnovers as a squad. So credit to the Ghosthawks to show some quality out there with scoring, getting up to 92 points, but the downside is a very serious lack of effort and serious lack of commitment to any team offense down the stretch. Here's the final team statistics, where the Pilots out-rebound the Ghosthawks by a mark of 25. And the three-point shooting, at least in terms of makes, was close, with the Ghosthawks, after a relatively hot shooting start to the game, kind of fall off the table and didn't have much answers, though they did go away from the low post isolations, which was only modestly successful in the early parts of the game. Once again, they'll have another chance to get their first victory on the season next week against the Braves. Meanwhile, the Pilots will play on the 9th, this upcoming Saturday, then fly out to Manila to play in another East Asia Super League group stage game. So on behalf of Wu Fengchen and Eddie Zhang Yaozhong and our broadcast partners, the teams in the Plus League and the league offices, I've been Ryan Chen, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next one. Once again, Pilots versus Braves on Saturday and Ghosthawks versus Braves on Sunday. Both of those games at Taipei Heping Gymnasium across from Taiwan University, NTU's campus on the north side. Thanks for watching. Be sure to leave a like before you close the stream, and we'll see you in the next one.